good morning. Welcome back to Seoul. It is a beautiful day today because I've decided that it's going to be a beautiful day today. And so I hope you can join me in making that decision. No matter what, just deciding to make it a beautiful day and to enjoy today. The day may not actually look like a Pinterest board of an ideal day. Maybe it's sunny, maybe it's cloudy. I don't actually know. Remember, this is not recorded live. It might actually be nasty out, which I really do not hope for you. You might not look like a model enjoying themselves in Sicily with a bunch of lemons. And perhaps what you do today does not end up being the dream that you hope for yourself. But what I want you to focus on instead today is, despite all of this, enjoying yourself simply as yourself. We put so much pressure on ourselves and each other with what is out there that is not even necessarily true. Between social media, TikTok, Instagram, and even the Pinterest aesthetic. If you're not familiar with the Pinterest aesthetic, it is essentially your dream board or vision board in an app. Clothes, bodies, destinations, quotes, relationships. More and more young people everywhere are looking to be original. We're also at a stage where online, we want to be relevant and need to chase an ever-changing algorithm to remain relevant. Everybody has to be authentic, has to be original. Otherwise, how do we become relevant in the digital world which will reflect on the real world? Well, let's take a step back. First and foremost, not everything you see on social media is real. Remember how I said, I've decided to have a beautiful day? It could actually be that my social media, well, not mine personally, hopefully, because I have a keep it real goal, but it could be that there are stories of people who look exceptionally happy when in reality they're not. It's not to say, even if the weather is nasty, even if I'm feeling crappy, I'm going to pretend to be happy. It's more deciding, no matter how ugly the weather might be today, let's just be ourselves and enjoy ourselves, no matter how we're feeling, right? That's how we can define a lovely day, a real day. I cannot tell you the amount of times I have seen in person people who were not feeling well, couples who were fighting, but then they pause to take a lovey-dovey picture, or the person pauses to pretend to be incredibly happy. Or when someone starved themselves to take a muscle-showing, flat-belly, six-ab selfie. That was a bit of a mouthful. So when I say, let's decide to have a great day, despite the weather, despite that everything might be horrible, I want us to focus on two things instead. Number one, enjoy yourself. A friend of mine recently said, very casually, we were talking about all of this that's going on social media, and she just goes, you don't have to be original. You just have to be enjoying yourself. And I can't tell you enough how powerful this simple phrase is. You just have to be enjoying yourself. Forget the algorithm, forget what everybody else is doing. What will actually make you enjoy yourself? Enjoy your life and be able to wake up and say, what is this beautiful day? I am happy. And even if you're not happy, just be there for yourself. The second thing is something that I'm really hoping to keep preaching. And that is to, wherever possible, keep it real. Not only in the real world, but also in the digital world. I remember a couple weeks ago, I had a bad day at work. I was meant to have a presentation, so I dressed really nicely. And then I found out that the presentation got postponed. Even though I had a bad day, I looked myself in the mirror and I thought, you know what? At least I dressed nicely. And I decided to post a picture of that moment because instead of plain socials post, it felt a lot more like keeping it real to say, you know what? Today wasn't the best day, but here's the glimmer of my day, and sharing an authentic part of myself. This was absolutely inspired by so many wonderful friends and so many great people that are out there on social media in the digital world as well, who remind us that it's so, so important to create a real world where we can just enjoy ourselves. I'd love to create a more real world, in life and digitally, one where we're just enjoying ourselves. Now, of course, that doesn't mean putting everything online, and doesn't mean we need to stop doing the things that we do post online that make us creative and original. And even if we're not original, Let's just let the pressure of it come off. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's be our better and favorite selves together. As always, we do that step by step, day by day. Have a beautiful day, and let me know of a true you moment on today's post for the episode. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week on Soul.